Are you just checking now? That's a now record. Fine. The thing is, when you think about Grace, Grace only has a 9% chance to proc. So I don't want to like tell you to not use Grace, but Grace only has a 9% chance to proc. So it's not the worst, but it's also not good. I feel like they changed something with Caliban. I do have to check that again, but I do feel like they changed something with Caliban. That Caliban Prime is up there. I'm pretty sure about that. That should be this steady one. Oh no, that is cargo. I mean, like, it kind of broke our run last time, to be fair. You will laugh at it, but it broke our run once again. Ow. But it's a 5-4 with a jump. Is that the lady who gave you weird tips? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. I don't know what you're talking about. My movement is sometimes so meh. I did it out. Next level. Where the fuck do I have to walk? I remembered. It's a 5-4-3 with 2 jumps. I kinda like... I hate resetting. Lavos primed himself. Remnant exists because of internalism. Zaku Prime was manufactured by Entradi. And Caliban Prime exists solely as a symbol of peace between Sentience and Arcane. You got something like this and peeps will still wonder, I guess. How can a Prime exist when literally the explanation for Zaku is that he is like literally from somewhere, we don't even know from where, combined out of 3 frames that we don't even know? How can you then say he got like simply manufactured by Entradi? I mean, like, go ahead, but like, I don't know, I don't believe in that explanation. I mean, like, sure, go ahead, but like... Can I please, for once, not going into the wrong direction? Thank you. How do I figure out better which direction I actually have to go? Do I need to, like, check for where loot boxes are? Is that the way that I see? That's a 4. That's an Angel Roost. Okay, we are looking at the big map. That should be like... That's a dead end. That's a dead end. Nidus was created by ballers. It's a 3-4-3. We taking this. No annoying jumps, I guess. That's the best we can get. After resetting for multiple times already. Zaku is composite of many, but it said on the lore wiki that Zaku is made of 3. That's what it said on the wiki, that Zaku is made out of 3. But there's some truth maybe about Entrada being able to create a frame, considering 1990. He infected human beings to get made to frames. We never heard about him being like able to, you know... That is a big difference, being able to create an own frame and infecting human beings to get made to proto-frames. Well, he's like, I think, my opinion, is there like a big difference? I will chill here for a second so we have the orb spawn here. Also, the Arcane shots are different. I don't want to change it every time I play a different build. Just get a second one. I know that sounds super arrogant, but just get a second one. Carvex? Misty eye of the mountain below. Corvec. Lore. Create is a tad strong word, doing some hefty lifting. But what about actually combining some frames into making one kind of like a Frankenstein monster? I mean, like, that per se is technically, you know... Okay, that works. That's not exactly what I wanted. Where is my lore? Forwards is a hulking mass of concrete arranged around a radioactive crucible core, designed and created by Albrecht Andrade himself. He serves as a bulwark against the terrifying and Arctic forces that now and then invade his labs. Kovacs now serves as a new guardian to the chosen operator. So, Corvix is being created by Albrecht Andrade. Corvix also, quote unquote, created the proto-frames by bringing Halmith to 1999 and to the XX99 timeline. And was that creating both proto-frames in both time zones? Oh, wait, that is insane. Wait. Oh, Weebu, that's me. That's the wrong weapon. Hi, Stone. How are you doing, Stone? How's it going? Wait, I'm like, that's mind-breaking. I don't know what to tell you. I can't cope with that. I don't know what to tell you. I can't cope. It's a... That's too much. Wait, that means, quote unquote... No, what does it actually mean? tell about what exactly? Yeah, I was currently trying. So Albert can create Warframes. Quite good. Came back from the Christmas dinner because I have to work tomorrow and wanted to pop in for a shower. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Hi. Hope you had a lovely Christmas Eve. What was for food? One interesting thing. Sure is crafty. Seating a helmet in every era he visits. Using sorta like a time travel machine of sorts. Yeah, right? Let's continue. But what is it like saying about Zaku? When I go to Zaku and then to the Prime, there's no lore on Zaku Prime. There's literally no lore on Zaku. What about Valkyrie? She got altered by Alet V torture. What about the Prime? Why she has the same abilities? Same as Mirage, right? How do you explain Mirage Prime? Because she has like a whole storyline how she got like menace from like being tortured as well, right? How do you explain that her Prime is like... Wait, I think we have like, okay. Quest for like the Christmas streams and after the Christmas streams is to do lore. But the thing is, no, I can't plan that because like after Christmas, like everyone will be like, you know, partially busy with themselves. Wasn't Valkyrie used by Alet V? I need to move here quick. Also, like, I cannot like look at the green point because the green point will like irritate me where to go. It'll bring me to like the wrong area, for sure. She impressed Ballas with a twisted humor about the situation. Is that real or are you making a joke? She distorted the Warframe design, was it? Composite of many is what grandmother told us about Zaku at the end of the Heart of Damascus. Yeah, exactly, but like how does it explain like a Prime? Because you cannot like... How do you do that first as a Prime and then as a non-Prime? You know? Why would you create one thing as a non-Prime to then do the same thing as a Prime? Why would you create the same thing as a Prime that even like the Prime exists? Like... Maybe the name Zaku is a classification for mixed Warframes? I mean, the thing is, I would agree if both frames did not have the same abilities. Because both frames do have exactly the same... I also like... I forgot to like empty my standing. If both frames don't have like exactly like the same ability. Ooh. Gotta wanna be my queen card. God, I'm a queen card. Since primes come from void relics, we can just blame the void for now. The evil void. I wouldn't stress too much on Zaku lore since he was a community vote design frame. But usually they implement everything quite fair. And everything is cool. And Zaku is cool. I like Zaku. Whee! Did you see the damage when I actually hit a headshot? Like, no joke, did you actually see the freaking meteorite damage if you hit a headshot? Somewhere OG primed and then normal versions came after. I thought the normal versions were for like more diversions that like more people can use. Like it's like army. Like more people have like access to it. Kinda thingy. Also, Warframe can be primed after the concept of the OG frame, as Vazaran says. that. You said that. Did you say it sends a double? Or did you say something wrong in the first message of it? Have you ever saw non-Warframe in cutscenes? What do you mean a non-Warframe? Do you mean a non-Prime frame? A non-Prime? In their quest lines, I'm pretty sure Mirage quest line is like non-Prime. I'm sorry, I'm not that fast with reading and at the same time staying alive, Stone. I'll try my best. I'm pretty sure Mirage quest is non-Prime, right? If I'm not wrong. Are you seeing, like... Do you actually see... Inaros, instead of Inaros as in Prime or not? Oh, see? The green one did confuse me. I went for the green dot. I did indeed went for the green dot. Aye. Oh, nice. No mind, I just remember we see a dead normal rhino in New War. Ooh! But it has to achieve a great feat, whatever that is, and somehow... If no one is doing me sure one, Hildren Prime was a bodyguard of Ballas out of all... Oh, Hildren! Wait, Hildren Prime was a bodyguard out of... Oh, really? Interesting. Hildren was a bodyguard of Mr. Stinky. Can't believe that. I feel betrayed. How dare Hildren is doing that to us? Remember correctly, she was referred as such? Gosh, shit, I'm like feeling like so behind with lore sometimes. I do not know all of that. I genuinely did not know. It's what it seems from the Prime Teller. He calls her his shield. Oh, his shield maiden, true. But I did not know that it was like actually his shield maiden. I just remember she was in general called a shield maiden, right? I did not know she was his shield maiden. Ballas asked Kana how to not destroy Hildren. Oh, wait, that's fancy. Well, I'm bubbled. Yeah. Doable. Nice. My cake maiden clueless. You like children's cake? I mean, like, if you're into that, sure. Not my type of cake, but if you're into that, squirt. Like, man, when I heard that, my heart sank. I really like Hildren as a frame and shield maiden, but I guess I gotta do what I gotta do now. Well, I said my shield maiden in the trailer, so I guess she's a burger. Who said I'm talking about Hildren? I mean, like, I don't know who else you would talk about. No clue. No clue you could talk about, which is kind of weird because the Tenno were the target of Hanhao. Maybe, like, every frame was over the time the target of Hanhao. It's just like the Tenno was in that... Yeah, I don't want to even say anything because I don't feel like... I generally don't feel, like, smart enough for that. And not the frames itself. Go my cats! There's hated Calero who tried to kill Ballas. I think he did a little bit more than just trying to kill Ballas, and I think that's why he's hated for, not just for killing Ballas. I think Hilden was piloted by Tenno when she was a bodyguard of Ballas, so exception kind of deal. Oh, but would that mean that Ballas was technically into the Tenno that was into... Is that a thing then? Or was it... Nah, I don't know. Imagine being historian of Warframe, not me. I mean, like, I'm trying, but, like, it's hard to keep up, especially when you're not really good with that type, but I'm really trying to keep up. Well, let me tell you, it's not easy. No, just no? What do you mean, no, just no? It's an idea. What do you mean, just no? You cannot just say no. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Apparently, I offended chat. The Kilden was useful as bodyguard. He would discard her if a better option came. Ballas hates Tenno for raiding off her side. Oh. How did that happen? Okay, chat. I think you need to like start from the beginning. How did Margul lost her eyes? Margulies. How do you pronounce her name? Okay. Margulies. How does she like... Oh, the Ember Tenno accidentally burned her eyes. Because, like, oh my god, I feel now so disrespectful. Because I said, like, it looks pretty cool with the blue. If we could get that actually, like, as an accessory. Rel burned them out, I think. Oh, Rel, not Ember. Rel. Ooh, wait, that's... But Rel was mentioned in, like, Harrow quest, right? Chains of Harrow? Oh, Ember. Wait, okay. Margaret became blind because some of the Tenno made their operators look like an overgrown mushroom. That sounds like a thing that you would do. Not something like they would do. The Warframes were not always piloted. I mean, like, that they went mad, I know. Wait. That they were not always... Wait. One step back. That they were not always, like, you know, that? I know. I know that. It's theorized Wells burned her eyes since many Tenno children were still in their infancy regarding the newfound void. Oh. But that Warframes went mad before Tenno were able to take them over, or before Tenno tried to take them over. I knew. Like, I don't know. It is important. Oh, we're not talking about that. Lara was cast out by Mario, as assumed before the accident, from the info we have. Oh. I did also, like, ask a question in my recordings, but I already forgot what I was asking. Otherwise, I could ask you that now, chat. But, like, I already forgot what I was asking. I was asking it when, like, I saw, like, Darko. But what could I have asked? How my operator looked like during the old war quest. Yeah, no, that's important. I do agree. It's really important. I cannot remember. It took me 3 hours before I started the quest because I had to make my operator look like a human being. Some people said that they had like real issues in the beginning because they had like really weird like pre-stuff like that got taken over and everything. So I don't know. As Margaret's had a mother complex about us and we kicked Ballas out of her heart, so this is also a reason he hated us. I mean, like, that's, yeah, no, that wasn't my question. I mean, like, yeah, kind of, but, like, also not, no, I actually don't know anymore my question. I would need to, like, check my own recordings what I ask. Maybe I will ask it tomorrow. By the way, chat, tomorrow, ETA? Yes, no, yes? We don't know exactly, but in Wizard Ember or her Prime Law, they talk about the accent, so I assume it was Ember's tenor. So we're going back to Ember's lore. Sure. Also, guess what? I'm bad at guessing. Your girlfriend peeked your cheek before, or packed your cheek before she left. That's for sure, right? You got a dog? Who let the dog out? Do. Who let the dog out? I don't know. You asking me? You made me guess. Only her cheek. Yeah, your girlfriend pinched your cheek, peeked your cheek, or like what do you call it in English? Peeked? Like, you know, squeeze. Well, not the squeeze, like the grandma squeeze type of thing. That one. Your face cheek, right? For sure, your face cheek. For sure, we talk about your face cheek. Regarding frames in general, they rebelled against Arcane at every opportunity. So the tenor where the band-aid that they kept them together and used for and cannot meet. Canon meet. Oh yeah, canon meet. Because who would see the potential in that? Okay. My girlfriend hid your gift for Christmas in your sister's apartment. They shook it and heard me telling. So you get some cooking cutlery? Maybe? I can tell you what. Hi, Ebsy Doodles. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Ignis. Hi, Livid. Hi, Envy. Time to do a call? I already did call and I suffered. Hi, King. Chicken tendies are rating. Thank you for the chicken tendies. I appreciate it. What sauce are we using the chicken tendies for? Welcome in, Raiders. I appreciate you being here. My name is Runa, and we are playing Warframe. We're playing a lot of Warframe. That's, the main thing I'm doing. I hope you are doing fine. I hope you had a nice journey over here. Barbecue sauce, good choice. Good choice. What were we up to? What were you doing? And is it mod around? Can I ask if there's a mod around by any chance? You got Emma 30? You got Emma 30? Congrats. I'm proud of you. Let me. There you go. Ha! I'm tanky enough. I can do that on this frame. I'm not scared. You are scared. No, I'm scared. See, my scans also tell us that they're in for. Oh my god. Argmax unit. Oh my god. That is insane. But congrats. I'm proud of you. Oh wait, I probably should do that first. But thank you so much for leaving a community with me. I appreciate it. I don't know if Rumbird was here. Rumbird did say he was here. You need to check where he is. No, he said he is going to decorate the Christmas tree. But welcome in. We are currently, for those who are interested, doing a Inaros Void Cascade level cap with the Arcane Persistent. Arcane Persistent allows us to take only 500 damage per second. So this will make us kind of quote-unquote health gate, if you want to have it in that description. And that is what we're playing around to make sure that, we can survive. When I have yet to see level cap wizard Arcane. That's I already tested this build once, so I'm kind of comfortable on this build, to be absolutely fair. So the main thing is, obviously, we're playing around Inaros have the ability to heal with his second, and also about the lifesteal argument on heavy attacks on Falcor, and the life of purity on the Fury. So we're playing on 3 layers. That's kind of what we're doing. Oh, that's kind of hurts. But yeah, it's actually kind of chill, especially when you think about Inaros, because what other big alternatives you had for Inaros besides evade beforehand, or some weird You love the occurrence of where you went to Rex and Inaros. Ah, and like I heard a lot of Anidas today. A lot of people were like, no Arcane Grace. No, I'm not running Arcane Grace. Arcane Grace only has a 9% chance to proc, so it's not worth it, in my opinion, to put on. How do you like Uriel? He's fun. Has a lot of potential. I need to like actually still like test him more to have like a better opinion. Or like a more in-depth opinion. To be absolutely fair. Also, Bellicose gives me more strength for Raw since I do already have like health. I love Arcane Grace and he was doing great on ETA. ETA works super fine, but you need to like keep in mind that ETA and lava cap is a bit different. Also, like on persistence, my main idea is to I need to technically out heal 500 damage per second, right? That's all I need to do, right? So having to play around a 9% chance is first things first, not really reliable. And seconds, with enough health pool, you can stand around for roughly 20 seconds. Right, so even if I go into Operator to do something, like killing 1 or 2 Straxes, I'm still safe. Afterwards, I just need to heal around my toe. Or heal with, like, Falcor, since I do constantly kill anyway with my Falcor, right? So I don't really rely on Grace, and also I don't want to play around a 9% chance. What I do need to see is that I consistently have enough damage up, which I can make sure via, for example, by 4 and the cat spreading corrosive. And also like raw damage. But I get the Arcane. The Arcane is from Rove. You get them from like the new content. So that's like kind of like the thing. We are safe from the leaks. I mean, like, I don't need to be safe. The mods need to be safe. Don't need anybody. So, yeah, like, the mods need to be thankful for being safe. Huh? I like glaives. I do like glaives, yes. I'm so glad that I got all kinds from Resenia first week. I mean, too. Like, the second week with no loot room is definitely something else. I hope that next week will be a little bit better so I can, like, farm with people that still need stuff. Ivy. Yeah, they nerfed the loot room. I would not consider it nerfing. It's simply, like, they did set from the beginning that there will be a rotation, right? And so far, this week is simply not a good rotation. I don't want to, like, always call something a nerf. It's simply, like, a bad rotation. So that's about it. So maybe we get like super lucky next week again, right? We knew from the beginning that each week, like Ascendia or like Descendia would look different. So we will see from now on how it goes. You also, it will come back and you will get it better again. So yeah. Sorry, cut into the gameplay part of the Raiders, but I gotta go to bed. Good night, son. I will try my best to like think about lore. I just need to think how to work on the lore. I definitely want to start working on lore. I just need to think what tool to use for that. Because just blindly running, I was thinking about using like a mind mapping tool. Because then we can like just drag around whatever we need and like draw lines and everything. I'm not safe from Runa, you're never safe from me. I don't know if it spawns on me. He did spawn on me. Violence, die. Did he just... Oh no, he died to my void. Okay, he died to my tower and strike, okay. You're never safe. No, you're never safe from me. You're stuck with me. Hi. That was really random, but he did die to my void strike. It just took a second. I did try to cast it as soon as he popped up, but he can't nullify me or prevent me from like doing anything. That's why I cast like a little bit early, but like I did not see the initial like strength, so... Want to respectfully ask, but where are more ASMR Void Cascade videos? I can do more, but people didn't like it when I did it on stream, and I don't really have the time to do, like, record full ASMR off-stream ASMR videos, but I can, like, record. I do have enough background footage. I do run enough, like, but I have to... They didn't like it on stream. Your shark flows? Who's taking your shark flows? Don't worry, I will protect your shark flows. I can try to, like, put work in. Oh. I'm stuck. I'm terrified. Horror game where Runa chases you to take all your shark flues. No, I'm not stealing shark flues. What am I stealing? I'm not stealing anything. Maybe a cake. Obsidian? Who's stealing? Gonna be perma 1/4 charge? Oh. Hold on, not the cake. Not the cake! The cake. The good, tasty, juicy, refreshing, full, delicious cake. Dripping. Soft. Moist. Yeah, cake. With a little bit of cream on top. Hey yo. Hey yo, yeah, okay. What's your favorite cake, chat? What is, in the end, your favorite cake? But yeah, I need to, like, check if I have, like, more gold orbs spawning. She's on dark mode this evening. You put me on dark mode. You put me into timeout. It's your fault. You literally put me onto timeout. Wait, it's blinking. It's alright. What did I return to? Cake. You returned to cake. Delicious cake. So, we're 30 minutes into a mission, and once again, we don't have a single op spawn anymore. So it's confirmed after 30 missions, at 30 minutes in the mission, you don't get any more op spawn. Well, that is worse. I must protect mine cake, or I take thin in exchange. What do you think? We can change. We can think about that. I wanna be pop, 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 you wanna pop, 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 you wanna. By the way, did you know you can deliver enemies? In one of the rooms on my last run, there was no enemies, so I literally delivered with Inaros enemies to make sure that Skizzy is not losing his stacks. I literally grabbed as many enemies as I could with my Inaros too, and we're like dragging them along me the whole way down. To make sure that there will be enemies with him in the next room. That was hilarious good. Uber Eats delivery. I'm like your enemy, so make sure like your galvanized stacks are not falling off, you know? What else do you need? What else do you need? Pop, you want it. Pop, pop, pop. What you want it. Ghibli has Kiki's delivery service, Warframe has Runa's delivery service. Right, I'm delivering. You're asking, I'm delivering. What are you delivering? What I'm delivering, and if it's on point, is something else. Go, kitty catty! Go, 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 kitty catty! I need to, like, actually defend that one. Sorry, kitty catties, I don't have time to, like, pat you. Hack! I hate when it happens. And can't run out. Is that I wanted and contribute to Spice till tomorrow, guys and girls. Have a good night. Good night, Stan. Have a wonderful day at work. I'm sorry that you have to work on the... What is it? 22nd. Renee, if I tell you the Graf's brand, you deliver me a key copy? Just get some soap and press the key into that. That will probably work. That will for sure work. That's an old trick, right? From like, you know, breaking out of jail. That will for sure work, right? Is it me or there's no one using Temple? I think Temple is not the most popular frame. No, I do agree. There's two things that like makes Temple more annoying to play. If people find Temple a little bit more annoying to play simply because of the mechanic to stay alive, or like you get the benefit. And what I do have to say, like what I find annoying to have a Temple in my team is the heat damage. In theory, the heat damage sounds good, right? But it does in the end throw off your balance on your weapon, right? Why do you know these tricks? I watch too much TV. I have constantly TV shows on. Whenever I'm working, I have TV shows on. I'm currently started to watch the Peaky Blinders, and I told you that I started the Peaky Blinders. Guess who's already at season 3? Beggars can't but you. Who is the beggar here, Stone? That ain't right. Stop. Probably get Pat the cat, eh? The US after all don't be like creature part to survival for all. Yeah, maybe next time. But yeah, our people's skill issue was the passive, which is not hard to master. I don't want to like play around the passive, to be absolutely fair. I do have to say I'm too lazy to play around the passive, but for me it's more like if I play with people with tempo, I played with people playing, like I played multiple times with people that play Temple and Void Cascade, and they messed up my rating, which is on melee influence, not the biggest issue, right? Because it's simply raw damage. But if you actually run a corrosive setup or a viral setup, it can be really annoying. So there, it's not the coolest. You're only watching cooking shows and survival tips. I mean, like that is considered a survival tip. So, oh yeah, and reverse seed inherit is technically also an issue with Temple. So if you like have someone in your team that pays around that, you're actually screwed. Also, why do I see damage numbers over there? Izzy, did you kidnap one of my cats? Why do I see, like, damage from me with you? Do I spread my sand to you? Did you pick up my glass of sand? You know, we converting from, like, a glass of jar to, like, a glass of sand now. Thank you for contributing, Knowles. I appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope I did say that. I'm so sorry if I did not say that. I always try to, like, cover everything. You did not catnap everyone? You sure? I saw damage numbers. Someone needs to make a how to escape a thirsty police car tutorial. Oh, if you do that, that will for sure, just because of the title, land on, like, you know, a corn hub website. I would be careful with that joke, because that will for sure land on Cornhub. I don't know what else to tell you. But... So if I decided to bring out Temple in squads, I can make it worse for others. Noted. Yeah, but I usually, so I can tell you, and I will say that once really nicely, I usually check what people are running in Void Cascade. And if you run Void Cascade with me and I'm testing a specific build, I will nicely tell you not to run that frame with me, or you cannot run on that day with me. I was expecting to hear that. I almost... What do you mean? That sounds like, why is there like hay on the floor? Like, that's the same joke type of thing. What do you expect? Also, don't choke. You know, people will question stuff, and your girlfriend is not even with you. You don't blame me in the end for it. I don't know. If you make good money, don't bring the good content on Cornhub if they're wrong or jump chip too early. Here's a judge-free zone. I don't judge anyone. Everyone can do every content as long as they like have an insurance and they're paying their taxes. I don't care what people are doing to earn their money. You have to clean your table. Why? God. Oh no, it's violence and I don't have Tyrant Strike. It's me. Alright, alright. you, Valence. Can you please burn to death? Oh, can I out heal you? Being a bitch. Yeah, I can. You asked this question on the internet, so you think there's no such thing anywhere? Also, why are you thinking about that, Cuffs? Right? The corner Minecraft playthrough was so good. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything. So but like, I can tell you, I'm judge-free. I don't care for anyone. Like, as long as people are like happy and they don't feel pressured into anything, go person, earn your money. And you're earning your money good and you're happy and you're like happy with what you're doing. And like, for as far as we know, people do earn their money good with that type. Most of them. You know, what else do they need? You know, what are we here to judge? I'm gonna go eat lunch and look, you have a good stream. Go have wonderful lunch. Thank you again for leaving your community with me. I do appreciate it. Everyone take care and don't forget to hydrate and please check out Oopsie. I appreciate it. Also, topic on taxes. Had a funny story in my country apparently to deal with the metric of OnlyFans, but they kind of class it in intellectual property because they do not know how to do it with. I would not be surprised. I'm like, in the end, you are technically, in theory, a self-employed or like an interpreter for most things because you are like selling content. So you are classified as an interpreter self-employment, right? Quote unquote. But on the other hand, you are like selling subscriptions, right? So it's a bit tricky because that's the whole issue with Twitch in Germany, because you're not quote-unquote self-employed in Germany when you're doing Twitch because you are selling subscription. And since you're selling subscription, you are not being paid after like a bill, but you're selling an item. You know what I mean? So that it's really weird. Nobody actually knows. The thing is, like, the tax system is older than the idea of it, so people don't know how to, like, quote-unquote get to that. And people don't want to, like, think about it. Like, people are, like, simply, like... The tax system is too arrogant for that. Gotta love German laws? Yeah, I love German laws as for that. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. But, like, I love German law for that. Like, and nobody is, like, willing to help you. And nobody actually knows what's going on, like, actually. Hi, Krona. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Shurer. But yeah, that's really... It's a lot. I'm doing good, thank you. We're just chilling. Like... having a fun little Void Cascade. I do have to say, I just find Void Cascade fun, right? I do enjoy doing Void Cascades. I find them funny, especially whenever I run a build that I know that I already run, so I find it like comfortable to run. And like, especially on Inaros, I know like I'm pretty tanky. Last time I died like once because I got nullified while I was an operator. That's literally more or less the only time you can like die if you don't mess up completely, so... that happens, and then you can, like, you know, jab with your passive kind of thing. You know? And that's good. But I love the German system. How could you not, when they could revolve around it twice and a half? The thing is, like, not only, like, could it revolve around it, but, like, the thing is, like, also, like, you know, the time spent was trying to figure something out, and then, you know... But, like... Everyone that you could, like, I don't want to, like, even complain about it because I already got, like, gray hairs because I don't have gray hairs, but, like, I already got, like, gray hairs because of that. Like, and, like, whenever you ask someone, like, oh, that is unusual. Oh, yeah, just because I don't have, like, the classic office job from 9 to 5, it's unusual. You know? Cascade is fun, but I like survival a bit more. The thing is, like... If you want to think about the per hour income, is Cascade just like a little bit better? You know what I mean? Like, it's the tweak. It's like the scaling is faster. You can like technically quote unquote test your builds a little bit faster, right? I like to run like an hour or two with survivals, with whenever people want to join from, you know, chat. But if I actually want to test a build, I do prefer Cascade because like the scaling the fast way, right? It's just like, you know, extra. As someone who loves politics, it's a job check and didn't choose that for the... Well, which there's a reason. Tax system. It's evil. It's everywhere. But yeah, I do agree. Yeah, like that's the main thing for me for Cascade. Like, it's like everything. There's politics and there's politics. Sometimes you don't win. But I have to win. Because it's my life. You know, that's the thing. It's my freaking life. So I simply have to win. Because I don't allow anything else to happen. Because I need my life needs to be a winner. I can't give up. That is the simple solution. Actually, looking at you playing make me want to play too. Go ahead. Go, 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 go. Go. This is why I'm starting business now instead of trying to become a doctor. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. We're not talking about my success with, you know, studying. Or more like finding the job afterwards. That's like, you know, obviously the bigger issue. We're not talking about that. Kinda like a sad story. Or like more a non-existent story, if you're being honest. It's a non-existent story. It's a bad. But we will get there one chat. Speaking of stories. Oh, are we hearing gossip? Is that what's going on? Ask my sister to feel that gay. Why are you doing that? It's literally like 2 more days till Christmas. It seems like they're cooking utensil. I knew it. But it's literally 2 more days till Christmas. Like, really? I need to actually use my... There we go. It's 2 more days till Christmas. Don't do it. I mean, I can tell you what I got for Christmas, chat. Because I was scared because of metal noises. She should have not checked it from the beginning. Then nothing would have happened. I told her that too. Oh. That's why I called my sister a goblin. Hi. She honors. But I can tell you what I got for Christmas. Because I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of my mods for doing that, actually. I'm so happy about that. Oh. I don't know what else. I don't know what else I will get for Christmas. Lord of the Rings. I will get a Lord of the Rings book. Like, collection. It's not just one book. I get, like... Yeah. I'm getting... a Lord of the Rings. And The Hobbit. Illustrated edition. And I'm excited. Because I don't own that edition at all. And I don't own that... I don't own, like, Lord of the Rings at all in English, so I'm double excited. Get your hat out of the gutter shower. You can't just shimmy bribe your goblin sister just to find the present early, right? It's like all... No, it's in the mod chat. It's a mod chat. It stays there. Like, even if I delete it, probably, if you're being honest, God probably already saved it. So, it's already, like, forever saved in mod chat. I'm sorry. Didn't bribe her, she told me herself. Are we believing that, chat? Haku probably saved it. Yeah, Haku and Scorp probably both saved it. Because the first thing, like, Scorp did when he came in was, like, noted and, like, talking to me about the mod chat. Yeah, hardcover and illustrated. And, like, in English. Because I wanted to... So, I only read her Lord of the Rings so far in German because my mother language is German. And especially for The Hobbit, apparently the translation, at least on the older version of The Hobbit, was always more towards children's books, while obviously Tolkien is not a children's book. But for some reason, they did translate The Hobbit quite childish, quote-unquote. So what I wanted to see is if the original version is really different from, like, if the English, or like how, you know, English to German actually feels. Because I have not read any of them. I have watched them in English, but I have not read them in English. They also changed the name. No, they didn't change the name. No. Because the names are based off Sindarin. So they're based off Tolkien's own language and not on... English. German sound in Sauron, that must have been good. I mean, like, I still have to say, for the movies, I prefer Aragorn. I do prefer Aragorn in German. Like, the speech in front of, like, the Black Gate... You know, in the third movie, I still prefer Aragorn in German because his voice sounds way more impressive than in English, I do have to say. The whole speech. Or like, die Feuer von Minas Tirith, sie brennen. And then like, you know, the king answers, like, Gondor hilft ihm, ask um Hilfe, like, Gondor fragt um Hilfe und Rohan wird antworten. Simply that in German sounds a little bit more impressive than, you know, it ever could in English. I simply do have to say that. I butchered that, you know. Dee-dee. Ba-da-ba-da. You almost have to me. Language was made for speech. Like German, yeah, and like kinda, it's really impressive. Aragorn, yeah, does have to be him. Guess you can't win against the king of big screen cinema. No, but like simply like the voice, like Aragorn's synchron voice, like in German sounds simply so much better. Like the rest fine, right? But like Aragorn, nah. German is better. After all. My nose is itchy. My nose is itchy. I'm halfway as well, Skizzy. I'm proud of us. I'm halfway as well. And I used my Wayne. I mean, like, I used my Wayne later than you did, but... like, once again, we didn't get any Tauren strikes. All I could. I haven't heard the song in a while. Oh, Mama Moo? Mama Moo is amazing. I like Mama Moo. Ooh, I'm kind of taking damage. Oh my god, I'm taking damage. You have time to scratch your nose? No, I have to move, otherwise I don't get my, like, reactant. I just wrecked all that. I'm sorry, Skizzy. I meant to, like, stop it and not, like, restart it, okay? But yeah. I don't know, I think there will be, like, well, it sounds like my only Christmas present. That will be my Christmas presents. And what I got myself for Christmas is chocolate. I bought myself a lot of my favorite chocolate. Like, because chocolate is really expensive, and I have a few of my favorite chocolate brands. Like, my favorite chocolate brand is Lindt. So what I did is I bought myself some chocolate for Christmas. That's what I did. I have an idea where Tauren strikes. You ain't get yourself shit. What do you mean? You should always get yourself Christmas presents, especially if nobody else. I mean, like, and I raided our basement for snacks and found a lot of chin chocolate. Do you mind sharing? I would not mind sharing. Runa, can you guess? I actually don't know. Too bad I don't really have a point of reference, so the German speech cat lives in my head rent free. Can someone please? My survival falls whenever the Inaros knocking me over every 2 seconds. Prime sure-footed, if you don't have prime sure-footed, normal sure-footed and fortitude, you can use Unirai, or you can use Overguard. Overguard is status immunity. Also, like, frames like Valkyrie technically also have status immunity. Inaros has status immunity. Getting money and clothes. I mean, like, that's also good. I that's pretty good. I haven't just ever used a scrubber in a sexy net shirt. I doubt that you will get that. I mean, like, you can try. Oh, downstairs have we taken Mr. Hobbit to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. Taking the Hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. Oh, I'm proud of you, Black. I'm so proud of you, Black, for that. Taking the Hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. Taking the Hobbits to Isengard. You know what you need to look up on YouTube? You need to see Orlando Bloom's reaction to that. That is the most funniest thing in my opinion. Because he actually sees that, like, thing and it's like... It's gonna get... That's exactly what we're, like, doing it. It needs to be stuck in your head. Black tells me that every time we're doing a freaking Void Cascade. Oh, nice. Well, talking, see, it works almost every time. Yeah, it always works with everything, right? Anyway, but regarding chocolate, it's so hard to not just eat, like, the whole bar of chocolate. I do have to tell that. If I could, I probably would, like, eat the whole bar of chocolate. Because chocolate is so good and I want to eat, like, the thing is, like, it does not change the flavor. So there's no win in, like, eating, especially Lindt. Yeah, and there's not a lot of chocolate I can eat, so that's why Lindt is even better for me. And my favorite one currently is, like, from the excellent, like, from the normal one, right? Is the pistachio and dark chocolate. Pistachio, salt, and dark chocolate. That was one of my favorite ones at the moment. My favorite one is almond and salt. But that one is like $6 or something, like one package, like no way. Lindt dark, yeah, Lindt dark. Like Lindt, I mean, like, this one is not full dark. That's like just, you know, half dark or whatever you want to call it. But like, this whole chocolate talk make me crave for Lindt. Bad for 5 AM. Get it, crave it, devour it. I don't get that. Why is it like always at a spot where I will lose? I don't want Skizzy will think bad of me if I keep losing Exolizers. So far, which build that you tested on Inaros you like the most? I have tested 2 builds on Inaros. That is, one's like a full health tank, super tanky build simply for ETA, EDA. And I have tested this build now for level capping. I like both. The thing is, you cannot compare, in my opinion, a brain dead, like brain off ETA, EDA build with a level cap build, right? So what I mean with that is, like, it really depends what you're using your builds for. Right? I don't like to compare, quote-unquote, my builds because of that. So when I run survival, I would not use this build because I don't want to take care of, like, constant healing. I want to be tankier. But the thing is, if you're using persistence, you don't need armor or anything, right? So that's why, like, I prefer on a day-to-day base, I do prefer kind of normal health tanking, right? Because it's easy, it's brain dead, I don't need to think about it, I have a lot of status immunity on him, right? But level capping, that will not work. So that's why I'm using what I'm using currently. I don't like milk chocolate, to be fair. I'm not a big fan of milk chocolate at all. I do prefer dark chocolate over milk chocolate. You're very picky about your milk chocolate? Yeah, and I like dark chocolate. I like every... But chocolate is so tasty, I'm like... You know, when we're talking about, like, you know, Lord of the Rings, I do remember now that I do have to finish the tower. I do have the Tower of Khazad-dûm, from Lego, and I've never finished building it. I do, like, now I think about it, I do need to finish building it. To see many places. The thing is just, like, I don't want to, like, say that build is good. Like, that build is obviously good. But what I want to, like, say was that it always depends what your goal depends. It sounds like pants. I don't talk about panties. I want to say depend. It always depends what your goal of a build is in the end. Right? And that's what, like, is way more important for builds. Milk chocolate is too sweet. I like my metal coffee and chocolate the same color as my heart. It's all black. Your metal? Oh, you mean black metal? You know, I was thinking about a spoon and I was like, are you using colored utensil? I mean, like, go for it, but usually they're getting scratched really. But you were talking about the music. I thought about, like, you know, cooking it. Oh, we're not talking about that, okay? Yeah, we have winter. It's not too bad at the moment for winter. It's like, I don't know, like between 5 and 10 degrees at the moment. I'm too much of a golden retriever according to some people, but I kind of agree now. You are a golden retriever, absolutely. You're like a fluffy, cute golden retriever. Winter's pretty mild this year so far. Don't jinx it. We have December. We don't even have January and February. Don't jinx it, please. I don't want to have like a really cold... I don't want to have a really cold February that goes into like March or anything, because that would be horrible. I hate when that happens. I really seen snow. Oh, Münster is so schön. The Pralinenmarkt. I want to visit Münster again. I like Münster. Münster region. Yeah, I know. I assume, but like I like Münster. I like Münster. I like actually, you know, in a city of Münster. Like pretty. I like Münster. Oh, where am I getting thrown? Excuse me? Oh, I see what happened. I mean, like, I didn't see what happened, but like, I see what happened. Okay, never mind. Everything is getting taken over, and I didn't see blinking happen. Excuse me? Where are all of these Rexes coming from? Also, I know that there's another strike somewhere. Oh, he's coming down the staircase. Okay. What the fuck is that, Frex? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, can I leave now? No, still not. I mean, like, whatever. I just need to hope that... we're cracking at 84, so I have time to move, but, like, still. This gun's really stupid. How it feels the snow? Watery and cold? It's not really, like... It's really cold, and it leaves, like, a watery feeling, I would say. It's not, like, wet... I mean, like, it's per definition wet. No, what? Like, if... Okay, question. If water is not wet, and snow is made from water, does that make snow also not wet? I think I just lost my mind. Quick hopping in to say hi before going to bed. Good night. That sounds so wrong without context. It makes you wet, so confirms. Something else doing making people wet. Yeah, snow is not wet, it makes you wet, yeah. It leaves a wet feeling, yeah. Just sober for this convo, right? I have not studied chemistry or physics to have this convo. As long as we're not starting again about the conversation with, like, you know, black holes and how fast our Earth is, like, moving in our atmosphere, not in our atmosphere, in our, like, solar system, and that our solar system... who remembers, like, that conversation? Who remembers that conversation? That That was also a void cascade conversation, by the way. It's not wet yet, more like a tingly, cold, and spiky. I didn't say it's wet, I said it will leave a wet feeling. I was about to start a mission and my head turned so quick. You did what? I didn't do anything. Consider that what dry ice is. I mean, a dry ice is burning you. Okay, we need to like be careful. Dry ice is burning you. Right? Now is a dry liquid, solid state, is as long as it's in the... Oh, I thought I missed this. I used to run it by other snow. I have to take another sip of tea. Zip, zip. Zip, zip. Skizzy, your Sphrexes are escaping. This is kind of calming. I've been surprising too many times tonight. I mean, that means at least I'm holding your attention. I would say that's good. But once it lands on something warmer than itself, wet. But it's not there like the saying that water is not wet? Take care, King. Is there not the saying that water itself is not wet? Right? It just makes stuff wet, quote unquote. What the hell? I will make you use your brain. I promise. Also, why is there violence spawning? I really don't want to have violence. See, I only have to say that. Do you sing? No. I have a pretty broken voice. You don't want to hear me singing. People pretty clearly told me that I can't sing. We perceive it as wet because we don't have any other concept for it. To be wet, first you must be dry. It's not the best way to describe liquids. I get stuck in a wall when he spawned. Oh, we got bullied. We got bullied. I don't know. Is water wet? Is water wet? Whether water is wet depends on your definition, but scientifically water isn't wet. It's a liquid that makes things wet by adhering to the surface due to adherence force, while wetness describes the state of a solid having liquid on it. Okay, there you go. Now you know. So, per definition, water is not wet. Because it is not stuck to water. It's not adhesive to water. Or not, no, water's not adhesive to water. Anyway, that breaks my brain too much for tonight. I will not pursue that topic. I think I can't follow for that tonight. I think I don't have enough brain capacity for that. So technically I'm water. Because you're dry? But you make stuff wet. Wait! Wait, Samuel! That is insane. And you asking me, like, excuse me? And you're telling me I'm bad? And you telling me I'm bad? After you dropped that? Like, excuse me? You cannot drop that and then telling me I'm the bad one here. You cannot tell that. Oh, lovely. Insane. Okay, where's blinking? There's more blinking. Oh my god. How how can you be in like such a shit spot, mister?
Can't even see anything.
You got it pretty quick? I did got it pretty quick. I know what we're talking about. Hey, you're the one who brought the subject, Mr. Witness, into play. That's after like we talked about the definition of like freaking snow, okay? That's not per se me like thinking like I want to be like the smartest here anymore. It's like me like actually talking about like what snow is. Also, it's not that like it's the first time we're talking about topics like that or anything. See if Rex coming for me. Hi, King, another King. Welcome in, welcome in. Time to take another sip of tea. You need to calm down. I see how it is. It's getting critical. Are you already in critical condition? Do we need to send someone? I need to come down before I say more wild stuff. Go ahead, we're waiting. We'll write it down, okay? We need to take a wait, we need to take a screenshot of that one too. We need to take a screenshot of that too. I don't know what I chose. I don't know what I even chose. Where's your message? I don't see your message. Not again. Always again. If I find the message. Always I need to check on the log. Yeah, I'm in the Void Cascade. I have news. You have confessions. Things are truly in balance. That's all the things about. We're in auto-modded and I just read the auto-mod message and it just ran out? Is that what happened? I don't care, I can simply go into my bot. Doesn't matter too much. Maybe I should wait until Tau calls his call first before proceeding to pound his mind. Was Daddy checks or Daddy mind ready to entertain these similar minds? I didn't do anything. I'm just existing. You're dropping the bombs here. I'm just a little bean running a Void Cascade, so I don't know what you're talking about. Pounded one way to put it, sir. I'm the bomb. You're bombing. You're photo bombing here. You're chat message bombing. You're like poof impression. You know. Oh, there we go. I think I'm max standing. I think I can't skin. Yeah, I'm max. I forgot to buy stuff. I already was max standing last Void Cascade, so well, that's a waste of a Void Cascade in that case for me. No extra health conversion for me, but it's fine. It's okay. A lot of flashing these days. Maybe, but I don't know. But do you see now, by the way, like, regarding Warframe, like, no joke, do you see now what I mean was, like, it's so buggy, the strike, because, like, after 20 minutes, you simply don't get, like, anything to strike your charge anymore. Like, we don't have, like, these thingies spawn anymore, like, the lens things. I'm pretty sure, like, last round I had them spawn longer, but this time I didn't, so I don't know what we did different. Because I remember, like, last time I was actually able to, like, use it, like, 3-4 times in total. But this time, like, I literally can't. Like, I don't know. It literally looks like after 20 minutes, they're not spawning anymore. I don't know why. If it's because, like, you're technically full with your, like, standing, or... if that's the reason. Lenses? I do have lenses on my stuff. I do have lenses on all of my stuff. Maybe not on the Furies. That would be maybe the only thing. I don't think sort of making a way to change Talent Strike past... Fuck. I read chat. Oh my god, the movement is so slow and the enemies are so spreaded. I didn't have my status immunity, I think. I didn't pay attention. What did you say? I don't think the thought of making a way to change past the user mission time the average player spends, like, maybe. That's a thing I think neither. But, like, even, like, if you... I mean, we talked about that multiple times. If you are not the host, you have such an issue to, like, get your charge anyway. Like, generally. You can use it maybe, like, once if you get lucky, and that's about it. Like, generally. Like, it's literally horrible. It's unusable. It's so bad. And that's like, we have like a lot of kills, right? It's not even like that you could say we don't have enough kills or anything, but like, we have so many kills and we still can't, like, you know, charge it. You could argue, yeah, because I remember, like, last time I was trying to get, like, as many times my Talent Strike proc as possible because I'm using the heat argument, because I wanted to, like, get actually the extra heat from the heat argument. It's not that hard to, like, get it actually full, to be fair. It's actually kind of easy to get it fully. But yeah. Since the charge are bugged from get-go, anything is on the house, however, the only thing I can do is wait. Yeah, that's the thing, but like, that sounds maybe like a bit weird, but like, I want to make like... So my main idea is to make a video about like all of the weapons, right? And for that I need to do testing, so obviously each mission I try to find more stuff out, but like every time I'm like hindered because I don't get charges anymore, it's really annoying for me. So every time a mission, I don't have a charge, or I can't charge, and I can't test. Lure lens does not make more progress than a normal lens. If that's what you were hoping. Lure lens compared to normal lens is not giving you more... Or did they change that? Because in the beginning, at least for like a long time, lure lens... I mean, I could read about that again. I will read about that again. But like originally there was like lenses are lenses. If they change it toward this update, then maybe it's different now. But before this update, the charge or like the gain of focus was so minorly different between each lenses, so... It could be that they potentially... I double check as well. Like, if you say it's different, but like, I will absolutely double check it later. To be fair, and you absolutely have to say that they did write about it 3 times now on hotfixes, right? So... No, every lens gives per item in which they can be equipped. So you can also like equip it on K drives, right? You can equip it on your Arcwing, so that also gives more, I assume. But like, it does not matter which type of lens, right? In the end, it does not matter which lens. So... No matter what type, okay. Then I was not wrong. I wanted to say, like, I could have absolutely missed it if they texted about something in the last hotfix. I did try to read. I am trying to keep up with the hotfix. But if they said about it, like, in one of the hotfixes, like, the wording that one of the lenses are now giving more, I would have not, you know, lied that I would have maybe missed it. That's why I didn't want to, like, say, like, oh yeah, I'm 100% sure, because, like, there were, like, quite a few hotfixes, right? And especially regarding this topic, I think they had it, like, updated, like, 2 times or 3 times in wording. So that's why I didn't want to, like, say, oh yeah, for sure. Hi, Mr. Strax. But yeah, so that's confirmed. We do have to, like, for sure, I think it's the most comfortable to actually use your 2 and then use your 4. Makes it, like, a lot easier to, like, actually get, oh, come on. To actually make sure that you are getting some paths together, right? Yo. Yo. Like, some... Like, it's probably my fault because it got taken over, but, like, some things are, like, so... Like, I think that's also, like, the issue probably, like, of a 3-3... Like, a 3-4-3 that we have. That the... Oh, they don't want to scan that. I'm sorry. That they're so delayed. They are so delayed, some of the Exilizer. Actually insane. It's spawning on me. Hi, Malice. Malice. But yeah. Overall, what you saying to Inaros? I died once, to be fair. Most likely because I didn't pay attention and, like, I either got nullified, so it didn't happen, or I didn't have, like, status immunity, because status immunity can still kill you. So, what do you say to Inaros? What's your opinion? You know? That little comfy? Or not. I feel like kind of comfy. Not when I'm standing on a jade beam, to be fair. I do have to say, like, standing on a jade beam is probably not what I want. Boink. And now this is comfy, easy to use frame for sure, just don't like his abilities. Oh, that's fair. I mean, like, the thing is, like, if you don't like a frame, you don't like a frame. That's not, like, you know, the point that I'm making here. I'm always with the opinion, if you don't like something, you don't like it. Like, there's no need, like, but have you tested that? No, you know, what's the point of that? You wanna gimp? I'm not gimping. I don't know. Love the concept. Daily cake. We got some fudge cake. Let's go. Tasty. I would not say no to some fudge cake. I'll love some fudge, right? Fudge sounds good. Did the enemies just disappear that I primed with my 4? And then immediately new ones are spawned? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Very moist and creamy. Mmm. Really chewy. Chum 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 chum. Like before the rework, I used him to stand there and interception with and stands up for minutes at a time. That sounds kind of boring. Maybe I'm like mean to say that, but that's absolutely sounds kind of fucking boring. Oh. That sounds... Okay, do you want to go another one? Or are you just attacking? Oh, there's a Strax. Just attacking? Okay. But you did drop an Arcane. So I will try to run over there to get the Arcane. I do want to get my Arcane that is lying around there. Oh my god, what is that? Nullifier into like... Into spear, into nullifier. What is that, and okay, let me get me out of here. We will get me out of here. Time to run. Can I get up the stairs? There we go. Let me get up the stairs. We will. It's critical. Okay, 112. Jeez. Reset. Reset. True reset is happening in 17 minutes. But we will not wait for that, I think. I don't know. Nah. Because what would we do? We would check everything and then, you know, we will talk about what we do tomorrow. Nah, we do reset talk tomorrow. Like we always do.